By the way, Mirage no stance, I think is crazy.
Okay, yeah, no. The reason Sgrape does this is there are some spear specific things gate capped behind 6 decks. But running extra strength, you know, means the deck
just makes up for that so much.
Yeah.
But we will see, and Sgrape already getting so much purchase onto Rikka. Rikka not getting much, even though they are. I say that as we get Sgrape almost.
Stage.
Sgrape losing their stock.
Yeah.
What a turnaround from Rikka.
That Nair was wild, because Sgrape just wasn't allowed to touch the stage once that interaction started. Like they're just covering
come out from Sgrape as well now. Oh, and that.
Oh.
That was so good. Sgrape released the ground pound earlier to make that hitbox come out. That is so precise.
Yeah, no, that's something that's like a lot of people don't realize. That's actually tech, not just for sci-fi. I also think it applies to weapons like Katars or Gondol's ground pound as well, where there's a certain trigger hitbox if you hold it down. Yeah. And the automatic release doesn't happen until you hit that trigger hitbox. Yeah. But you can manually release it earlier to extend your potential rate. Also, Rikka, I'm trying to spread information to the people.
Rikka, we're teaching tech.
We're teaching tech! Chill!
Rikka does not care! Look at them going deep off stage! Sgrape has nothing! Wow, okay, but now it's a little bit turned around. I mean, to be fair, this is exactly what I asked for when we started this game.
Ask and you shall receive.
Anti-caster's curse, as it may be called. Oh my god, Rikka just getting... Oh my! Interrupting themselves with weapon throw.
Brother, Rikka, let him breathe. Give him some oxygen.
Not anything here. Anything. Rikka's gonna win with the 2-0 stock lead.
Okay, nah, no, Sgrape.
Oh my.
Nah, Rikka's in his head. Rikka is in his head. That is a very dominant game one. Sgrape started off
and changing?
Oh.
Sgrape winning? Oh, wait, no, it was Rikka that won. I'm going insane. I'm actually losing my mind.
What, did you think Sgrape, like, swapped on win?
I did. But Sgrape lost.
Happens. We've been here for a while. Like, the Valhalla brain rot is starting to get to us. We see things we want to see.
I saw the monkey man.
Please never say that again on mic. Okay, so Sgrape going to the Wushang, I like a swap that retains the spear. I am unsure how the gauntlets are gonna be doing, because the scythe was struggling with reeds as well.
The spear was doing pretty good.
The spear was doing extremely well. I'm not too worried about that. Yeah. I am worried about gauntlets being played in top 8, and as far as I know, they have played gauntlets earlier today. And also being a reed-heavy weapon, playing into someone that, you know, potentially mains gauntlets, considering they have a level 100 more decks.
Yeah. It's tough. It's tough.
There's like... I like 70% of the swap. I like the character pick. I like the spear. The 30% is picking gauntlets into Rikka that I don't like.
Sgrape being very, very safe here.
Okay, he's starting to show a bit of a gameplay swap. So Sgrape going from... Oh, is that a punish? No.
Punish that Ensig. Yeah. Not going to KO either. Sgrape throwing out these signatures. Wushang has great signatures, by the way, for killing and for just stage control in general. Sgrape showing that off now.
Yeah, double stacking the spear. Okay. Oh, no, not actually. So yeah, no, we're seeing it again. The spear is doing well, but now he has that gauntlets into the side. Oh, he had the gauntlets. Okay, so Sgrape...
I mean, it's 2-2.
It's 2-2. Sgrape getting that spear in hand again.
It's a lot closer than it was last time, and look at that read. Oh my god, look at these reads.
Like, he didn't even waste a dodge, and he still got value out of that. That's crazy from Sgrape on that spear. Avoids the Rikka recovery, holding that dodge still.
Off stage without money options, and Sgrape is just looking for the knockout blow. Sgrape showing that, Rikka, you might have had me in the first one. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry, I'm so cringe.
Oh, wait. Is Rikka started to come back a little bit, putting Sgrape in orange, but the recovery coming through Sgrape. Now, pretty sizable lead. Grabs the... No, he has to grab the gauntlets again. I think he wanted the spear, but he delayed it a little bit. Never mind. Throws the gauntlets away. Bro, I want to see this after the game.
Rikka just letting Sgrape change weapons and
I mean, what can he do? He's one stock down, he's playing into spear. Like, Unard is good, but you can't get into spear. Like I was saying earlier, when we saw Ahmed under Dusk. Like, one of the best zoning tools, the best neutral in the game.
Sgrape already taking Rikka down to the red last stock. I mean, this is just a mirror of what we saw last time. Oh, but that recovery is gonna be big.
Not yet, though.
Rikka's gonna have to find another one like
Sgrape
that.
still has that spear!
KO.
They're coming through. Avoids the dodge. Okay.
The recovery just barely not connecting. And both these players, I mean, even for Sgrape, even though they have another stock and it's not there just yet, they know that the momentum that Rikka will get is so meaningful. If they manage to get it and they get it.
That's bad for Sgrape.
It's bad, but I don't think it's that bad, because look at Rikka's health, already deep in the red.
I think Sgrape could potentially even get the KO with Unard if they wanted to, right now having that spear in hand though.
I think there's no real reason to go for something like an armed KOs. I think they're just...
Potential, if he needs to, he can, but he has such a big lead that he got a fresh spear. I don't think it's gonna be of application here. He's going off stage.
Oh, and there's the dare off stage.
Okay, I want to see the damage put out by Sgrape here.
Me too. Let's see. Let's see when we see it.
I want to point out, Sgrape
KOs
is doing a very big gameplay swap between game 1 against Rikka and game 2, but also just compared to the other side that you saw from them. Let's see.
Oh yeah, and there it is. Wait, no, that's wrong. I'm sorry. Wait, is it? I'm getting insane. Never mind.
It's damage taken. I'm assuming like 550 out of that 600 to spare. But Sgrape.
Oh my god,
earlier
we're
sets that
starting
we
off
saw
already with Rikka just getting huge damage and right off the bat. Rikka going so deep. Sgrape just barely
makes it back though. That's a really good use of the weapon throw in order to cover himself from up high. Means that Rikka can't commit to a ground pound without getting hit by the weapon throw first.
Oh, but look at that. Sgrape now is gonna have to just barely make it back to stage. Rikka not finding the ground pound. And Sgrape just about making it back up. And now, let's see what they're able to do.
Yeah, so this is bad for Sgrape because if he's gonna lose this stock with spear in hand, he's gonna start with gauntlets again. Which is the weapon that they're not as comfortable on in this matchup. We saw that before as well.
Oh, what a dodge, by the way, from Sgrape. That was super good.
Sgrape still living, throws the spear away in hopes of getting in gauntlets and fixing that rotation. So on the next stock, he still has those gauntlets. I do want to point out, like, Sgrape starts playing better and takes the lead over Rikka whenever they decide to slow it down. Because that last game that Sgrape won, it was one of the few games where we saw the timer almost go down to half, from like 8 minutes to 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Because Sgrape was starting to realize, double D-light coming through, big damage. Sgrape is starting to realize Rikka plays best when highly aggressive, but struggles with approaching. So Sgrape plays really pokey, he plays really neutral heavy, and even decides to delay any potential engagements just to buy a little bit of time and space for himself. Like here, you see him dash back
right there
because he's being chased by Rikka, delaying the interaction, but buying himself space and time to do something to counter. That is something that
it's not even just space and time. It's also just the idea in your head of he's running away. I need to do something now to counter this.
Oh, that D-Sync is illegal. That D-Sync. Nah. Hello, European Union. I think these are war crimes.
I mean, I think we saw Sgrape last time with the Wushang with the D-Sig a lot as well, if I remember correctly. Just hitting it over and over and over again. We'll see if we see that again. But it really is anyone's game right now.
Okay, Sgrape with the weapon starving coming out from Rikka. Holding his ground, Sarah into Enlight coming through. Trying to push Rikka on the side of the stage. Okay. Rikka does get the punish on that side, like, doesn't delay the recovery, just goes straight forward. Which I really like, because Rikka tends to go for like extended reads when he gets a sidelight on gauntlets. Because like if he gets a sidelight again, delays it there, delays it there. And Sgrape started to adapt to that. So the moment he went for like a raw, just immediate play. Yeah, no, Sgrape just takes that. I was analyzing Rikka taking that back, and before I finished my train of thought, said it out loud. Sgrape was like, hey yo, Mauro, shut up, we're going to the next game. Bro, if I had a nickel for every time players today were shutting me up mid-sentence while I was monologuing and analyzing their gameplay for the viewers, I would have 2 nickels. Which still, I would still be broke. But it's interesting that this has happened twice.
I mean, 2 nickels, that's a lot in this economy. You know, I could take a decent chunk of nothing.
Decent chunk of nothing. Bro, think of this, like 2 nickels back in 1995 could have probably bought you like 3 Bitcoin.
A sandwich.
A sandwich?
I don't know. I think I'd prefer a sandwich right now, not gonna lie. Anyway.
Listen, you're not investment build.
Anyway, we're seeing.
Don't invest in crypto, by the way.
Damage.
I will tell you.
Don't invest in Rikka's tournament career right now. What is this? And oh my, I mean, Rikka getting some damage back, but Sgrape is just putting so much pressure. Rikka not finding a lot. A little bit more now. Oh, but look at those neutral
Side Sig!
I mean, Sgrape can find a KO right now if they know what to look for.
Yeah, but Rikka is starting to take stage control though. It's really even right now. There's not... Okay, Rikka is starting to take the advantage. Starting to take a massive advantage. Weapon throw coming through. Picks it back up. Doesn't get the follow-up. Or recovery. Sgrape. GCD light being punished. Recovery coming through from Rikka. Weapon throw again. Goes out there with unarmed. Sgrape
they could have
gets
come back.
fine.
They recovered in the wrong spot.
I get the idea. If you recover correctly on like the triangled wall,
yeah,
you will still slide up, but he hit the part a little bit too far to the right, so it got cancelled out, and it's essentially like he bonked his head against the ceiling. Instead of the actual slide mechanic.
Honestly, when you have no options, I don't think that's great because you're not even guaranteed to touch. So, I mean, I don't think there was much to do. Oh my god.
Sgrape, you're nuts. Sgrape.
Crazy by Rikka and Sgrape, both of them. I mean, Rikka had no choice, but Sgrape going deep.
Okay, Sgrape double stacking spear, like pressure to Rikka. He's doing like Sgrape starts shining when he manages to push Rikka to the side of the stage and tells them, "Hey, come take back your stage control." And then he's just a titan, like he's just a statue standing there. He's like a herder defending his sheep that are just like in his imagination, standing on the other side of the stage.
I think Sgrape is just excelling in the aerial game in general. I think Rikka's not finding anything the second that Sgrape is just this little bit off stage.
Sgrape is just... So, Sgrape is a really big control player in this set. Sgrape, not again. Oh, there? That's still a yellowish, orange-ish. That's still a lot of damage. He's okay. Sgrape wants this to be over with. He wants to advance. He wants to get this dinner.
Winner, winner. Alright.
Rikka is on their last legs right now. Can they stop the bleeding? They cannot, and Sgrape is finishing it. Sending it to cardiac arrest.